The 90th THSCA Summer Conference, affectionately known as Coaching School, took place last week in San Antonio, Texas. It's almost a rite of passage for Texas high school coaches, and it doesn't matter what the sport, there was a clinic for everyone. THSCA puts together one of the most comprehensive and well-organized conferences in the state.
You know, Texas high school coaches are incredibly unique. I mean, they're one of the strongest organizations that I've certainly ever been around or ever seen. They're very well organized. They've taken the coaching profession to a different level, and it's been great for football.
I think that it is so revolutionary to have a board and have an organization like THSCA that really examines throughout the year the things that are down the road for us. They do a really good job of anticipating our needs, seeing these things on the horizon, and then trying to take a good angle, if you will, to attack those things before, as coaches, we ever have to confront them.
Well, our mission statement is helping coaches help kids, and that guides us in everything that we do. And our goal is to provide education for our coaches about how to manage all those tasks at hand prior to winning that game.
For years, the leadership of the THSCA has been on the forefront of tackling issues that face Texas high school coaches. This year was no different, with topics ranging from safety to name, image, and likeness, or NIL.
For them to be able to invest the time and resources and support to help us become more knowledgeable is what's going to help us then go to our kids and our communities and inform them to where they're making good decisions, to where they have the high school experience that we want them to have.
Yeah, I think we've got responsibility as coaches to have answers, or at least to know where to look for the answers. And that's something that was just foreign to me, and something that I realized I didn't know what I didn't know. And so, you know, looking at some of these opportunities to get coached up on it, to learn more about it so that we can get that over to parents, we can get that over to kids, you know, I think that's just our responsibility and our job as coaches.
Kudos to Texas High School Coaches Association, Libby Pacheco, for recognizing and prioritizing women in coaching.
Women coaches also took center stage at Coaching School. THSCA has become a strong advocate for female coaches in Texas, and these women are feeling the love.
Coaches are directly involved with kids every day, and this professional development that THSCA provides is incredible. I mean, coaches need to know X's and O's and all that, but they're helping them grow as leaders, as human beings, and they provide so much resource to get better.
Having somebody like Dr. Elsa as the head of what we do, you know, she's just such an inspiration to see a woman be able to lead all these coaches in the state of Texas, you know. So just the whole progression of everything that we've seen with women in sports has been awesome, and it's been really wonderful to just witness.
I think it should really be a focus for us as women that are currently in coaching to really try to be mentoring and maintaining these younger coaches as they come up, to let them show that you can do this, you can be a mother, you can have kids, you can have your family life, and you can still coach.
But Coaching School is so much more than just lectures and seminars from your peers. Head coaches from all the Texas colleges come and speak, and this year, national champion head coach Kirby Smart from Georgia conducted a Q&A session in the main hall. On the ground level, coaches were given demonstrations from a variety of different sports, and there were also plenty of vendors on hand to keep coaches up to date on the latest new gadgets or sports apparel. As the three-day event came to a close, a new president was elected. Frisco Emerson's Kendall Miller was voted in as THSCA's new president-elect, becoming the first African-American coach to hold this position.
Well, the first you're always honored by, and you're honored from the fact that there were so many coaches that felt that was time, and felt as though they wanted me to be that person to do it. So I definitely recognize the significance here, but that is something that shows the growth that we've had throughout.
Every coach in attendance emphasized the importance of THSCA and were very appreciative of the support they give to coaches across this great state.
Any key words? I know I'm probably one of the younger coaches in Texas.
Be honest to yourself, do what you believe in, and don't try to be somebody else.
I think THSCA has done a great job so far, just of understanding the situation that we're in as really as individual school districts, and the challenges of keeping people in this profession, especially our great coaches that potentially could get burned out. And so the tools and resources that they're giving us have really allowed us to continue to put that people first mentality, because I mean, if you want them to stay, you know the job that they do, and you want to value them the way that they deserve to be valued. We've continued to look to THSCA to give us those tools and resources to kind of be able to emphasize that to them.
You know, you hear college coaches come in from all over the country and say that this place is different. Well, a big reason why we're different is because of our Coaches Association. We've got probably one of the strongest high school coaches associations in the country.
It's a place to learn. It's a place to kind of get your motor recharged and get remotivated, and also make new friends.
And for those who miss San Antonio, they can mark their calendars for next year, as the event will be held in Houston for the 91st edition of Coaching School.